Good morning children. This is our grade 4 science revision video. Today we are going to revise the lesson 1 and 2 worksheet. Okay, what's our lesson 1? Preparation of food in plants. This is our lesson 1 title, preparation of food in plants. Okay, for this first lesson we already revised book exercise. Isn't it children? We already revised the book exercise and classwork note questions also, short answer questions and detailed questions. Clear? In previous week we done the homework also. We read all the question and answers. I explained how to draw the leaf structure also. Okay, we finish revision of book exercise and classwork note. In today's video we are going to revise our worksheet. Okay, before revising the worksheets we will see what is given in our book, page number 10. In our first lesson, turn the page number 10. See, this is our book, page number 10. At the top they given think. Okay, here the questions are there, two questions, A and B question is given. See, we have to think and to say the answer. What will happen if plants stop making food or the process of photosynthesis? See, if plants stop making food, what will happen? In this world, if plants stop making food, see, they given the hint also. Plants give out a gas during photosynthesis. What gas is given out by plant during photosynthesis process? Carbon dioxide gas. So this gas won't be produced. If no photosynthesis, no carbon dioxide will given out by the plants. So no carbon dioxide, no food preparation. So no food means no life will exist in this world. So what we can write as a result? No carbon dioxide preparation, no food preparation, so no life. So we'll write in this place, no life will exist. No life will exist. E-X-I-S-T, exist. And next question B, Rahul took 2 potted plants. How many? 2 plants. He covered one plant and kept in dark. He covered the plant. Okay, he closely covered the plant and he kept that plant in dark place. And he placed the other plant in the garden. So where sunlight was available. He kept the another plant in the garden where sunlight was available. He wanted both the plants to grow. Okay, so he watered. Thanni vittan. Which plant do you think would be able to make its food? Which plant do you think would be able to make its own food? So he covered one plant and another plant is kept in sunlight, but he watered both the plants. Thanni uttanam. So which plant will grow? The plant which is kept in sunlight will grow, isn't it? The plant which is kept in sunlight only will grow. See, they given the hint, clue. Recall the things needed by plant to make food. What are the things are needed for the plant to make food? Air, water, sunlight and soil, that is minerals present in soil. So here water is there but he covered, so air and sunlight is missing. So air and sunlight is missing. So what is that? Air and sunlight is missing. In which plant? The first plant. In the plant which is kept in dark, the air and sunlight is missing. Whereas in the plant which is kept in garden, it receives sunlight and it receives air also. So what are the things needed for the process of photosynthesis? Air, water and sunlight. So the plant which is kept in cordon only receive all these three. So what answer will write? So which plant will grow properly? The question, which plant do you think would be able to make its own food? So which plant prepare its food? The plant receives sunlight will grow, that is will prepare food, will make its own food. So simply we can write the plant receives sunlight will grow. The plant receives sunlight will grow. Receive na பெறுகிற, எதுக்கெல்லாம் கிடைக்குதோ, receive அப்படின்னா கிடைக்கிறது. The plant receives sunlight will grow. Clear children? So this is how we have to write the answer. These questions and all I explain, just I want you to think aloud. Okay, these questions won't be asked in your periodic assessment, but I want you to think aloud. So for that purpose I'll explain all these answers. Clear children? So the next one in the same page, number 10 itself. See, aim to test the presence of starch in the given food items. Okay. So we know it, for testing the starch we'll add iodine solution to that, isn't it? So add a drop of iodine solution to the following food items and identify whether they contain starch or not. They contain starch or not. Okay, color the circle green if starch is present and color the circle red if not. So here the circles are given. If starch is present in that, we have to color it in green. So here the first one is the sweet potato, Chakkaravalli Kelangu. So it contains carbohydrate, that is starch. So I colored that sweet potato into green color. Okay, so you to color that circle. And here the next one is dal. Okay, பருப்பு வகைகள், dal. So this contain protein only. So here you circle the area into red. Okay, and this is what? Rice. It contains starch. So circle here in, color the circle in green. Okay. Then next is milk. Okay. So milk, it contains calcium and protein. So here also red. No starch presence, red. And next one is corn. It contains starch. So circle here green color. Okay, green. Then last one is what? Juice, fruit juice. Okay, so it contains vitamins and minerals only. Okay, if we added more sugar, we get it at indication of starch, but fresh juice contains more vitamins and minerals alone. So you mark it in red. Clear, children? So now in the same page number 10, they given you an activity. You have to grow plants. So take a glass bowl, put a layer of gravel. Gravel na small stone, very small stones. Okay, glass bowl, so put small stones very slowly in it. Then add a layer of garden soil. Now take a few small indoor plants and plant them in the soil. Okay, press the soil around the roots, sprinkle some water and keep the bowl where sunlight is available. Take care of your plants. Watch your plants grow and flourish. So they ask you to grow few plants. You try the coriander, some spinaches, the fenugreek, vendayakira kuda seekiram valarum. You try these, and moong dal will sprout very quickly. Try these plant and watch how they will grow. The structure of first leaf and the root. Okay. See children, in our page number 11, they given an activity. Okay. See, they want you to grow plants. Okay. Water is necessary for plants. What is necessary? Water. Necessary na thevai. Every plant is in need of water. See here, take 3 potted plants and label them as A, B and C. Okay. Put water in pot A, apple juice in pot B. See, the first one you have to water it. In second one, you should not water, pour apple juice. And for C, do not water. Okay, don't water this part C. What you will find? A pot A plant will grow healthily, and pot B plant to be wilt. That means some disease like appearance. Droop down, abde tongidum, saanjidum. Part C plant dried down and dead. Why? We didn't water at all. Do not water for part C. So didn't water at all. So it dried down and dead. So as a result, what we understand by this, it shows that water is necessary for plants as it helps to carry essential nutrients for proper growth of the plants. See, here I want you to clarify another concept too. See, we are usually insist we have to drink lots of water, at least 8 liters of water, like that we have to drink in a day. We are insisting that continuously. Our parents, our teachers, everybody used to say this. Why? See, if we drink water only, it helps to carry, look at these words, it helps to carry essential nutrients for proper growth. It's true in plants and it is true in animals too. So before water, no living being will exist in this world. Okay, without water, no living being will exist in this world. It only helps to carry nutrients for proper growth of the plants. Clear, children? Look children, in the same page 11 itself, they ask you to visit a nursery garden nearby your house and you collect some few plants, leaves and make a scrapbook. SCRAPBOOK. Scrapbook means you make it that unrolled note or color paper notes are available, no? That we call it a scrapbook. There you can paste some different leaves. Okay, let it dry and then write the name above, the name of the leaf above that leaf. Okay, you can make this as your extra activity. That book we call it as scrapbook. Okay, then they ask you to make chart works. What are the chart works? Leaf structures are given, no, parts of the leaf. You can make chart work, and the photosynthesis process, and that chart work you can, and you can make chart on unusual plants, different plants. So they ask you to make chart works. What are the chart works? This stomata idu varai sollirukanga, then photosynthesis and structure of a leaf. Okay, all it's there in your page number 4. Okay, try to draw in your rough note at least. Okay, it's not possible to make chart, means try to draw in rough note. All these are extra activities only. Clear, children? Then what they given at last? So 22nd of April is celebrated as Earth Day. So if you are interested, try to plant a sapling, and you can name it also. Give a different name to that sapling. Daily you have to take care of the sapling every day as your own friend. So this is the main motto of this lesson. Clear, children? You can visit here the web address also they given. Search in your Google and you can get more information about the plants. Clear, children? Now we are going to revise our worksheet. Okay, whatever I said here from the book, I given just you to think aloud. Okay, so now we are going to revise the worksheet. This is our lesson 1 worksheet, isn't it? Take this worksheet. Okay, lesson 1 worksheet. At the back side itself, I given the answer key to, isn't it? Take this worksheet and keep it ready, children. So look, children, in our worksheet they given now. So what's our first question? Most of the plants have dark colored leaves. In fill-up they ask no, green color leaves. Most of the plants have green color, G-R-E-E-N, green color leaves. Then leaves contain green colored pigment called, what is the name of that pigment? Chlorophyll. C-H-L-O-R-O-P-H-Y-L-L, chlorophyll. Then fourth one, dust helps plants to make their own food. So which part of the plant? Leaves. L-E-A-V-E-S, leaves helps the plant to make their own food. Flat and broad surface of a leaf is called leaf blade or lamina. The full surface of the leaf. Okay, the leaf, full area of the leaf. This full area of the leaf. The full area of the leaf is called as leaf blade or lamina. L-E-A-F, leaf, B-L-A-D-E, blade, leaf blade. Illa appadina o enna artham adu illena idu. L-A-M-I-N-A, lamina. Clear? Then fifth one, a thick main vein in the center of a leaf. Okay, the center of the leaf. What is the thick main vein? This vein we call it as what? Mid-rib. M-I-D, mid-R-I-B, rib. Mid-rib. So, then next, identify these leaves. Roman number 2. So, they ask you to identify the leaves. Okay. So, that is given. So, in our worksheet, the first one, most of the plants have green color leaves. What color leaves? Green color. Most of the plants may green color leaves. Most of the plants have green color leaves. Then dash, that is a chlorophyll. Okay, the leaves contain green colored pigment. What colored pigment? Green colored pigment. What is the name of that green colored pigment? Chlorophyll. 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 Okay, chlorophyll. Then dash help plants to make their own food. Which helps plants to make their own food? Leaves. Okay. Then flat and broad surface of a leaf. So this is, we call it as surface of the leaf. This full area, surface of the leaf, we call it as leaf blade. Leaf blade, B-L-A-D-E, leaf blade, R na illaina. What is the another name? Lamina, L-A-M-I-N-A, lamina, leaf blade or lamina. Then the fifth one, thick main vein, center of a leaf, which runs in the center of the leaf. A thick main vein in the center of a leaf. What is the name of the thick main vein which runs in the center of the leaf? This is called as midrib. M-I-D, mid, R-I-B, rib. Midrib. Okay, this thick main vein is midrib. This full area is called as what? Lamina. Okay, another word, leaf blade. Clear children? Leaf blade. Then the second Roman is given, identify the leaf. The picture is given in your worksheet. So, in your periodic assessment also, picture based questions are there. In your worksheet, if any pictures are there, you should give importance to identify the picture questions. Okay. So, here the same picture which is given in page number 4 only I given over there. Please take your book and check through that what is given in your page number 4. What are the pictures are there in your page number 4? See, the first one is mango leaf. Mango. Write the answer mango. The second one is guava. Koyamaram. Guava leaf. Then rose. The same picture only I given in your worksheet too. Please write the names in the given boxes. Clear? Papaya. Papaya na enadhu? Papali. P-A-P-A-Y-A. Papaya. Then people. P-E-E-P-A-L. People. Then last one, neem. N-E-E-M. Neem. So then same which is given in your book, page number 4 only I given in your worksheet 2. Please write the spelling correctly in your worksheet in pencil. Clear children? Then go to the next one. Unscramble the given words. What is meant by unscramble? Look at the spelling which is given in caps. Okay, so the spellings are changed. You have to write the correct spelling here. Okay, so we have to check AMTOSTA, what will be there. Then, so by seeing that, you have to pronounce, try to pronounce as such. Amtosta, okay, stomata, like that it's coming. Like that you can find out the words very easily. So unscramble, திருப்பி போடணும். So stomata, write the correct spelling in the given boxes. STOMATA, stomata. Then chlorophyllocol, what will be the word? Chlorophyll. If you pronounce it as such, you can find the words very quickly. What is that? Chlorophyll. 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 Stomata. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll. Then what is the last unscramble synthesis? Topopino. What will be this one? Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. PHOTO. Photo. Syn. 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 Synthesis, THESIS, photosynthesis. This is how you have to unscramble the words. Okay. Then last, fourth Roman in your worksheet, first lesson worksheet, is draw these 3 leaves that contain stored food which you eat. So they given 3 leaves. So name of 3 leaves they given. Names of 3 leaves they given. What are that? Fenugreek, spinach, cabbage. They given boxes too to draw these 3. Okay, fenugreek, spinach and cabbage. So here we have to draw the leaves. Okay, fenugreek means என்னது? வெந்தயம். Spinach na any kind of கீரை ஏதோ ஒன்று வரையலாம். Cabbage, we have to draw cabbage. Okay, in our page, next page 2, I given fenugreek. Try to draw like this, spinach and cabbage. Clear, children? Try to draw like this. Okay, simply you put a stem and 2 or 3 leaves this side and that side, that's enough for fenugreek. Then spinach is somehow big leaves you draw. At a bunch you draw big leaves. Cabbage, put a circle and like flowers you draw it simply. Not exactly like this. You can draw simply like this. Okay, this also you can draw. Put a round and 2 lines in between and give some shades and put a stalk like this area. This is enough. Okay. Then here also I given an activity, isn't it? What is that? Water is necessary for plants. The same activity we seen in our book exercise 2. Okay, first one is watered plant and this is drooped. Another காஞ்சிடுச்சு, dried and dead. Okay, this shows that water is necessary for the growth of the plant. For the preparation of photosynthesis process also water is needed. Okay, then we came to the end of this first lesson worksheet. We revise the first lesson worksheet, then we'll go for the second lesson in our book first. See children, in our book, page number 15, turn our book, page number 15, there they given about aquarium picture, no? So now you give the answer. So they given. Now can you give the answer? What is the question? Why do we keep the tape grass in aquarium? Why do we keep tape grass in aquarium? Ribbon like leaves are there in aquarium. Have you noticed? In aquarium, ribbon like leaf plants are present. Why we are keeping those plants? So to clean the water. So two dotted lines are given. So on that you can write to clean the water. To clean the water. Right? To clean the water. So how they are cleaning the water? They release carbon dioxide. So that means animals release carbon dioxide. Aquatic animals, they release carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide is utilized by this tape grass plant. So this is how they clean the water. They help to clean the water as they use as the carbon dioxide given out by aquatic animals. Okay, so what answer you have to write in the dotted lines? To clean the water. Why do we keep tape grass in an aquarium? To clean the water. That answer is enough. Clear children? So in our book, page number 17, the last question. Rohan was asked to bring, think, here they given out to answer in detail, we finished revision. So last one, Rohan was asked to bring picture of two plants of grass family. He collected maize and millet. Did he do his homework correctly? That's the question. Okay, the student bring what are the two plants? Maize and millet. He collected maize and millet. Okay, so what homework did the teacher give? Grass family plants. Asked to collect plants of grass family. He collected maize and another one plant millet. Is it correct or not? Yes, he done the homework correctly. Maize and millet belongs to grass family. Maize and millet belongs to grass family. So write over there this maize, M-A-I-Z-E, maize also grass family plant. Okay, yes. And this millet, M-I-L-L-E-T, millet also grass family plant. So he done the homework correctly. Clear children? Then turn the book, page number 18. So in your book, page number 18, they given guess who am I. They ask you to guess. Okay, like a puzzle. I grow on mountains and people decorate me with gifts and lights on Christmas occasion time. Okay, so what will be the answer? Fir. What is the answer for that question? Fir. F-I-R, fir. The tree name, Christmas tree name is fir tree. F-I-R, fir. Okay. Then next one. I am an aquatic plant and my flower is found in the of Hindu goddess Lakshmi? So what is the answer? Lotus. L-O-T-U-S. Lotus. I am a member of the grass family and my stem is used to make sugar. What you will write answer? Sugar cane. Okay? Sugar cane for the third one. Then fourth one. My leaves are used to serve food in South India. What leaf? Banana leaf. I am the member of grass family and my hollow stem is used to cook food. Bamboo. Okay? Check the answer, children. Fir, lotus, sugar cane, banana, bamboo. Are you clear? Then children, keep it ready with your second lesson worksheet. Okay? This worksheet, keep it ready with your second lesson worksheet. Now we'll revise. Okay, this worksheet. Okay. Plants growing in water is called aquatic plants. What is that? Aquatic plants. What are the options they given? Terrestrial plants, grass family plants, submerged plants. Okay, what will be the answer? Aquatic plants. Then second one, duckweed plants are water plants, land plants, desert plants, floating plants. So here it's water plants, duckweed plants or water plants, but they given floating plants option also. So which is the right option? Exact option is floating plants. This is the right option. This is the right option. Floating plants. Okay. Then third one, lotus and water lily leaves have what? They have the special feature. Oil glands, wax coat has thorns. They have wax coating. Okay. They have wax coating. Then for underwater plants, few plants names are given. Among that, which is underwater plant? Lily, hyacinth, mangrove, hydrilla. Lily floating, hyacinth and mangrove, hydrilla. Hydrilla is the underwater plant. Underwater plant. Then fifth one, picture plant. What type of a plant? Aquatic plant or terrestrial or cereal or insectivorous plant? What type of plant? Insectivorous. Picture plant. Kuduva madiri irukum. Check with your book pictures too. Insectivorous plant. Okay. Then second Roman, true or false? Second one, true or false? Okay, floating plants help to protect small water animals from the heat of the sun. Helps to protect the small water animals from the heat of the sun. Yes. Which plant? Floating plants. Okay. So floating plants help to protect small water animals from the heat of the sun. Floating plants help to protect small water animals from the heat of the sun. It's true. Then underwater plants do not have stomata. It also true. The underwater plants do not have stomata. Yes, it also true. So they don't have stomata means then how they will breathe? they breathe through their special stems. Okay, so do not have stomata. Who? The underwater plant. True. Grass does not need much water to grow. The small grasses, it does not need much water to grow. Ordinary grasses. Okay. Then fourth one, tape grass is an insectivorous plant. No, it is a water plant. So fourth one is false. Fourth one is false. Then the fifth one, ordinary grass is used to make paper. So it's not ordinary grass. The grass which is used to make paper is called as papyrus. So what will be the answer? False. Then pictures are given. So pictures are given, no? So these pictures are given. So look at the picture. So like these questions, picture based questions will be asked in your exam too. Okay, so check through the pictures and in the dash you have to write the place where they grow. So what is our first picture is neem tree. Where it will grow? In plains. Plains, plains. Okay. Fir tree. Second picture is fir tree. It grows in mountains. Christmas tree, another name. Mountains. Then coconut tree. So water is needed. Then heat also needed. So hot and damp regions. Then cactus and prickly pear. Desert plants. Okay, desert region. Mangroves, swampy region. Then hydrilla, water, it grow on water. So what is the another name for water? Aquatic, AQUA, aquatic plants. Okay, so this is how we have to fill in the blanks. Clear, children? So that we are coming to the end of our revision class. So after finish watching this video, you have to check the answers, answer key which is given in your worksheet. Write the answers in the given spaces. Clear, children? Prepare well for your periodic assessment 1. Thank you, children.